Teaching materials and course overview, the freedom to be yourself. Section 1, Introduction to the course. Hello everyone, welcome to my course on disconnecting from connections. In today's lecture, we will dive into the basics of this transformative journey. I want to introduce you to the technical aspects of our upcoming sessions and give you a foundation for understanding what connections are, how they work, and why they exist. Now, I believe that if you're here, you already know quite a bit about connections because you've likely encountered them before. Perhaps you've even listened to me discuss this topic previously. But here's the catch: connections, the very systems we aim to break, will resist. They will create obstacles, convince you to procrastinate, and even make you feel incapable of taking action. They want you to give up because they perceive this course and your progress as a threat to their survival. So, let's get one thing straight. This journey is not just about identifying these connections, it's about understanding their resistance, confronting it head on, and breaking free from their grasp. Section 2. The resistance of connections. One critical thing to understand is the resistance you'll encounter as we move through this course. These connections are not passive. They are systems designed to feed on your energy, and when you begin to challenge them, they will fight back. How will this resistance show up? It might appear as procrastination or the sudden urge to do anything but focus on this work. You might think, I'll do it tomorrow, or this isn't important right now. These thoughts are not accidents. They are intentional manipulations engineered by the system to keep you stuck. The connections sense that their survival is at risk and they react accordingly. Why do they resist so strongly? Because the goal of any connection is to siphon energy. By creating distractions, fostering laziness, or amplifying negative emotions, they manipulate your actions to ensure they remain intact. Breaking these connections isn't just an inconvenience for them, it's an existential threat. This is where awareness becomes your greatest tool. The moment you notice these patterns of resistance, recognize them for what they are. They are not your thoughts. They are the connection's defense mechanism. And the best way to counteract them, take action. When you feel the pull of procrastination, sit down and do the work anyway. This defiance is your first step toward reclaiming your energy. Section 3.3, the mechanics of connections. Now that we've addressed their resistance, let's talk about what connections actually are. At their core, connections are energy structures that add check to your subtle body. Their purpose is simple: to siphon energy. That energy is then used to sustain these systems, leaving you drained and unfulfilled. But their strategy doesn't stop at energy extraction. Connections have a second purpose, one that supports the first: manipulation. They manipulate your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions to create an environment where energy siphoning becomes easier. They influence how you think, how you feel, and even how you respond to the world around you. These manipulations are subtle but powerful. They create hooks, mental or emotional triggers that keep you tethered to the connection. Think of them as strings that pull you in specific directions, like a puppet being controlled. The more hooks a connection creates, the deeper it digs into your energy field, making it harder to detach. A common example of these hooks is pride. Imagine someone who sees themselves as superior to others, looking down on people and constantly reacting to perceived slights. That mindset, that belief in superiority, is a hook. Every time their pride is triggered, energy is siphoned. On the flip side, someone with feelings of inferiority or a victim mentality also has hooks. Both extremes, pride and self-doubt, serve as anchors for connections to exploit. Breaking these connections means identifying and dismantling these hooks. It requires rethinking the beliefs and behaviors that keep you tied to the system. By doing so, you remove their grip on your energy and take a critical step toward freedom. Section 4.3, Manipulation and Reality. Connections don't just manipulate individuals, they influence reality itself. Energy, as you'll come to understand, is a powerful force that shapes the world around us. Connections know this, and they work to divert your energy toward their own goals. When you align your thoughts with an intention, you create movement in reality. This process, using energy to manifest your desires, is something we'll explore in detail. But connections intercept this process. They redirect your energy, shaping your reality according to their design, not yours. Consider this: each of us exists in a unique reality. Like a player in an online game, we all load into our personal space, interacting with others in a shared environment. But in this shared space, connections act like viruses, distorting your experience. They influence your thoughts and decisions, making it harder for you to live authentically. The goal of these systems is not just to control your energy, but to dictate how you experience reality. They create scenarios, amplify fears, and manipulate circumstances to keep you stuck. Understanding this is critical because recognizing their influences is the first step in reclaiming control. Section 5.3. The power of intention. The good news is that the power to reshape your reality lies within you. Intention is the key. By focusing your thoughts and directing your energy, you can align your reality with your true desires. Intentions are like commands to the universe. When you set an intention and back it with energy, you start creating opportunities, attracting people, and manifesting situations that support your goal. This is how you take control of your life and push back against the manipulative systems that connections rely on. But for intention to work effectively, you must clear away the interference of connections. You cannot create freely while being manipulated. By learning to identify and remove these obstacles, you open the door to authentic creation. This course will teach you how to do just that. Section 6.3. Moving forward as we progress, you'll learn how to identify the various types of connections, from simple manipulative patterns to more complex structures like egregores and possession. Each type has its own tactics, and understanding them is key to breaking free. For now, reflect on what we've discussed. Think about how connections might be influencing your thoughts, emotions, and reality. Begin to observe these patterns in your life and take note of where you feel resistance. This awareness is the foundation for everything we'll build upon in this course. With that, we've covered today's introductory material. No homework yet, but use this time to analyze the information we've discussed. This is your first step toward liberation, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Let's continue this journey together. Section 7.3 to understanding manipulation. And manipulation is a core strategy that connections use to maintain their hold. They influence not just your thoughts, but also your emotions and even your actions. This is why certain ideas or beliefs can seem so ingrained. They are designed to keep you tethered. For example, have you ever noticed how certain triggers can provoke strong emotional reactions like anger or fear? These emotional responses aren't always natural. They're often planted. Connections thrive on heightened emotional states because they produce a surge of energy which the connection can siphon. They also use these emotions to create distractions. For instance, you might feel compelled to address a perceived slight or dwell on a negative situation instead of focusing on your goals. This is a deliberate tactic to derail your progress and keep you stuck. The good news is that manipulation loses its power once you recognize it. When you feel an emotional surge, pause and analyze it. Ask yourself, is this reaction serving me, or is it a hook designed to drain my energy? This awareness allows you to break the cycle and regain control. Section 8. Types of connections. Connections come in various forms, from simple energy draining structures to complex systems like egregores. Let's briefly explore a few of these types. Simple energy parasites. These are basic structures that attach to your subtle body and siphon energy. They often create physical symptoms such as fatigue or discomfort, but they lack complex manipulation tactics. Manipulative hooks. These connections operate by influencing your thoughts and emotions. They are more sophisticated, using tactics like pride, fear, or guilt to anchor themselves to your energy field. Egregores. These are large-scale systems that operate like factories, siphoning energy from groups of people. They are often tied to societal structures, ideologies, or rituals, and can have a significant impact on collective and individual realities. Possession. This is the most extreme form of connection, where a separate entity takes partial or full control of an individual's energy field or body, while rare. It underscores the importance of understanding and protecting your energy. Each type of connection requires a different approach to dismantle, and we'll cover these methods in detail as we progress. Section 93, the path to freedom. The breaking free from connections is not an overnight process. It requires awareness, discipline, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. But the reward is immense, a life where your energy is fully yours, where you are the creator of your reality. Throughout this course, you'll gain tools and techniques to identify and remove these connections. You'll learn to recognize manipulation, dismantle hooks, and protect your energy. This journey is about reclaiming your power and stepping into your true potential. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel. Become a member of my Telegram channel and discuss with like-minded people as a club member.